Hi, everyone. Peace and love to everyone. Hi. So, I wanted to make a quick live video. It's my first live video on YouTube, but I wanted to make a very quick live video, and you can tell by the title that it is before you go to Africa, please do this and know this. So, there's quite a few people that know that I've been going back and forth to Africa since I was little. And, so a friend of mine asked me to make a YouTube video about Africa. So, first of all, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it has so many resources. It's amazing. Like, it's simply just, it's just so beautiful. However, there are things that you do need to know before you go over there. So I've written some notes down and I'm going to go over them very quickly. Okay. And of course, right, please subscribe. If you want to send me anything, go to PayPal. Ifa is character@gmail.com. Okay, so number one, documentation and copies. Before you go to Africa, please make sure you make a copy of your passport, your ID, your plane ticket, proof of any type of vaccinations, like yellow fever is one of the most popular ones. Please just don't take those. Make 2 copies or so of them. Put them in different places and make sure that you have that, because if you lose your passport or if you lose your state ID, especially if you're coming from the United States, then it could be a problem. So please make sure you make copies of all those things and keep them in a different location. So please keep them separated from the original. Okay. Also, do not take your cell phone. Um, do not take cell phone pictures of them. You can if you want. It's up to you. But please just don't take cell phone pictures of your ID, your passport, and things like that. Because if you lose your phone or your phone goes out and you need that documentation at that time, it's going to be a problem. So please make sure that you have physical paper copy of those items. Also, write down important phone numbers. A lot of people don't remember phone numbers now. So please literally write them down. Write down your emergency phone numbers. Write down embassy phone numbers, family phone numbers, friend phone numbers. Who did you get your passport from? Was it an agency? Make sure you have that written down. So please make sure that you have all of that information literally written down. Take your phone number and credit card companies and tell them that you're going to Africa. Tell them where you're going in Africa, so they know that you're not here in the United States and somebody else should not be using them. Right? So you want to make sure you have all of that. Make sure you have all out of state bank information. All out of state bank information. What are those phone numbers? Have them written down. Just don't rely on the numbers on the back of your cards. What happens if you lose your card? Right? So we want to make sure that we have that. Make sure you have a copy of where you're staying, meaning the name of the person or place, their phone number, their full address, and their email. I cannot stress that enough. If you can have more than one phone number of somebody there as to wherever you're going in Africa. Okay, so that is very, very important. So you don't feel lost, get lost, all of those different things. Number 2, do all your doctor's visits before you leave. Please don't go over there and then try to find doctors to do things because you think it's going to be cheaper, right? Do all of your doctor visits before you go. I don't care if it's your yearly checkup, if you just want to get some type of a checkup, and then get a printout of it. Especially if there's something weak in your body, make sure that you have some type of a printout of that. Please make sure you go to the eye doctor before you go, especially those people that wear contact lenses. Please make sure you bring contact solution, the contact little thingy that you hold your contacts in, all of that different stuff. Please just don't bring the little bottle. Bring the big bottle. Put it, all of this is on your check-in. Yeah, you can bring the little one for your carry-on, but make sure that you have extra eye solution if you have contact lenses. Um, Make sure you bring extra glasses, right? This is really important. I've had so many friends go over there and go, oh my goodness, where I'm living or where I'm staying right now, there's no contact. There's eye doctors, but they don't have the contact lenses I normally use. Well, you got to be fully prepared before you go. Go to the dentist before you go, especially if you have some type of a cavity or something like that. Whatever needs to be done, that's big, root canal, implant, whatever. Get all that done, please, before you go to Africa, especially because you don't know the terrain. So make sure you get all that done. Bring all small dental equipment. I don't care if it's glue. I don't care if it's a certain type of toothpaste, special gum ointment, anything like that. And fill all prescriptions before you go to Africa. Please fill your prescriptions. Because instead of just getting, what if they don't have the exact prescription your body is used to? It may be dangerous for you to get something that you don't know what you're getting because it's supposed to be like that prescription, but it's not exactly like that prescription. Right? So you just want to make sure you have your eyes checked, dentist, and fill all of your prescriptions. And again, I hope this video is coming up good. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe. That's my first time doing a video, live video. So number one, documentations. Number two, all your doctor visits and all your medications or things like that. I mean, I hope nobody's on medications, but you know. Number three, these are the things that I bring. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not some master herbalist or anything like that. But these are some of the things that I bring with me in small quantities. Everything is in small quantities. I bring super greens. I go to the vitamin shop or wherever. I don't care if you're near a GNC or some organic place. I don't care if it's Whole Foods, whatever it is. Go and get your super greens, right? In the little capsules, right? I don't care if you have to put it in a smaller bottle. Just please make sure that everything is small and the sizes that the airports are allowing. If you have anything bigger, it has to go on your check-in. So please make sure you have your super greens. Make sure you have echinacea, right? This is the type of echinacea that I bring. I'll try not to show the label, but this is a tincture. They do allow you tinctures, and you can see how small it is in comparison to my hand. It's like about the length of my fingers. So yes, they do allow me to bring any tinctures in liquefied form. Um, Make sure you bring garlic capsules. I know that sounds weird, but please make sure you bring your garlic capsules. It'll also keep bugs away or not to bite on you as much. Bring propolis. Propolis, Propolis. A lot of people don't know about propolis, but propolis also comes from bees, and it helps if anyone were to get sick. Neem, NEEM. Make sure you please bring neem. Like, I try to combine things. I try to bring toothpaste that has neem in it instead of just bringing neem capsules. Dandelion root. Bring vitamin C, one a day. Please make sure. Try to bring some type of a small one a day. I don't care if it's vitamins. If it's prenatal, if it's has minerals, whatever it is that you're one a day to keep your immune system up. Please bring something that's for bowel movement. I know that sounds strange, but if you need to flush your body or detox while you're there, what better way to do it than your whatever bowel movement you can use? Bring it in capsule forms, right? So please bring that. Also, make sure that you bring some type of little dollar packs. I know that some of us, we don't like to take medicines and things like that. Neither do I, but I bring them with me. I bring them with me. I make sure that I bring like some type of a little Tylenol or aspirin, something that's very, very small. Any type of a cold care pack, bring like 4 to 6 of them with you. Benadryl, anything that's for allergies. Make sure you have like cold care capsules, throat lozenges. Even if it's little bottles of like primrose or fish oils or things like that that you take in the state of where you live, please make sure that you take them. I don't care if you bring them in a Ziploc bag. Just, I cannot stress enough to bring your own type that is for your body. That will help you so much. So please make sure that you bring those things. So that was number 3. So number 1, documentation. Number 2, doctor's visits. Number 3, your own herbal or medicines that you need to bring. Number 4, please, for my sisters, bring your hair products. Do not expect them to have the same hair products. So bring your own hair products, your own soaps. Please bring your own black soap. Bring your own black soap. I know we think that black soap is all over Africa, or even shea butter is all over Africa. That would be a no. So please make sure you bring black soap and your shea butter. Black soap because it's also an antiseptic and also antibacterial, and also your shea butter in order to lock in the moisture in your skin. So please make sure that you bring those. Bring your own lotion or oils. You can bring your own little tiny oils. Look at how tiny this little guy is, right? I bring these little things. I don't care in comparison to my finger, right? So I bring those little things, right? It could be, maybe it's a favorite smell you have. Frankincense and myrrh, it might be orange, things like that. They do allow you to bring those little small things. So bring your smell goods. Bring a jacket. Y'all, my friend got over to South Africa. It was wintertime and he was freezing. So please bring some type of a jacket, bring a scarf. Scarves work in so many different ways, especially ladies. Bring a sarong. Take the sarong and lay it flat. The same thing that you wear that's just all cotton around your waist, lay it in your luggage flat so it doesn't take up any space, and then you can use it whenever you need to. So bring a scarf. Bring extra undergarment. I know that sounds strange, but trust me. Bring sneakers. Just don't bring shoes and sandals. Bring a pair of sneakers, because there's a lot of things that you can do in Africa. And sometimes if it rains, or if the terrain is a little muddy or things like that, you're going to be rock climbing. So you're going to need sneakers. So that's number 4, right? Just don't bring cute stuff. Bring necessary things. Number 5, right? And these things can go in your check-in bag, not your carry-on, but your check-in bag. Bring your dried foods. I cannot express enough. Please bring the cereals you like. A lot of people here in America love cereal. Bring your cereal. I have my friends go over to Africa and then they're like, oh my goodness, I'm just craving for blank. Bring it with you if it is a dried food. Hi, Shay. Hello. So it's my first time on YouTube, so I'm learning also to read on the side. Hi. So please bring your dried foods, your cereals, your protein bars, your healthy snacks, all you vegans and vegetarians. Please, yes, we know a lot of Africa is non-GMO and all of those different things, but you still need to bring things that are good for your body that are either vegan or vegetarian. That is dried foods. I don't care if it's cookies, noodles, whatever it is that you need to bring. Bring your own tea bags. Sounds strange, but bring your own tea bags, because if they only have raspberry tea, orange tea, all these zinger type teas, and you just want a plain green or a plain black, just trust me, bring your own tea bags. Just a few. Bring Ziploc bags, because whatever you don't finish on your travel getting there, or when you get there, you have a few Ziploc bags so you don't have to go running around trying to figure out how can I be able to store the food that I have. So what I do is I bring my items, even if it's in a box, I take it and I put it in a Ziploc. So if it's a small box of cereal, I take that small box of cereal and I put it inside of the Ziploc bag. That's how I end up having extra Ziploc bags. Um, Please bring small Kleenex packs. Okay, let me see here. Like this. Bring a small, they're all little sectioned off little Kleenexes. So then you can use it for your nose, for your bathroom visits, for all those. Bring small Kleenex packs for your nose, your privates. Bring individual hand wipes. I don't care what kind. Bring little individuals. They come in a box. Just bring this with you, 16, 24, whatever it's going to take. Because this is what happened to one of my girlfriends. She had the kind that come in a pack and they're not individual. And lo and behold, it dried out. So a way to avoid that is if they are individually packed. Another thing, bring little individual wrapped deodorant wipes. Trust me, if you get stuck on the plane, if you get stuck somewhere, whatever, you have that and you feel confident and you feel refreshed. Also, individual feminine wipes, especially for you vegan and vegetarian. Don't expect those vegan all cotton, whatever wipes, non-deodorant ones to be over wherever you're going in Africa. Please make sure that you bring your own individual feminine wipes. Also, bring your own organic pads, tampons, all of that. Just and the bags that they go in. Please just bring all of that with you. Trust me. Right? There's a third person I think that came on. I'm not sure. You're awesome. Enjoy and love you. Oh, thank you. Bring your own organic pads, tampons. Bring a small first aid kit. Hey, it's really tiny. Bring your own little first aid kit, right? And my deodorant, right? It's vegan and stuff like that, but it's small. Bring all these little tiny things with you. So make sure you bring your own small first aid kit, band-aids, disinfecting ointment, all of those little things. Just bring it with you because you don't know if you're going to need it. Okay? Your own bug repellent that you're not allergic to. Bring your own bug repellent. They have little small ones. They have bug repellent lotions. They have the little roll-ons. Bring a few of those with you just in case. Even if you need to make your own lemon, neem, or a eucalyptus organic, whatever it is that you need to make sure you bring it in a small enough bottle. The next thing, please bring your own batteries. Bring your own flashlight. Bring your own UBS stick. Bring an extra charger. Bring all of those things with you for your electronics, including the proper cushioning for whatever electronics you bring. I don't care if it's your cell phone. I don't care if it's your iPad. I don't care if it's a Nook. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, please bring the proper padding because if not, the glass will break and then you'll be screaming. So please make sure you bring all those things. When you get to Africa, you will not be using the same plugins. You will have to purchase either at the airport or when you get there, you will be able to purchase a small adapter for all of your plugins. So please be very aware of that. They don't use the same type of plug hole. Some places use 2, some places use 3, and the prongs of it is not the same. So just be aware that you are going to have to purchase that. Make sure you bring your own journal book, notebook, writing utensils. I'm not saying they don't have those things. What I'm saying is bring it with you because you may want to jot things down. The next thing, bring zipper purses or zipper bags. Please don't bring things like the open book bags, like the ones that you just place books inside of. Just don't bring that. Bring things that have zippers that nobody can just reach their hand in. I don't care how safe they told you a place is. I really don't care if it's another place of the United States. Always make sure that you have a zipper purse with you. Bring all your locks, your keys, also twisty ties, right? The twisty ties that are for like trash bags. You can also use those to latch your luggage so it doesn't pop open during transportation. So you can bring those things as well, right? To make sure that your bags stay closed. Um, please bring new $100 bills. That sounds ridiculous, but please bring new $100 bills, because a lot of places will not exchange the money unless it's a new $100 bill with the strip in it. Right. So I'm not saying don't bring smaller bills. Yes, bring that too. But make sure that you bring that. Or sometimes you may get to an airport and that airport may ask you $100 for certain types of visas or things like that to get into the country. And if you have an old $100 bill, they will not take it. Okay, so please make sure that you bring that. Please make sure that you bring the money for exchange, right? And know the exchange rate before you get there. Please don't be duped, right? Know the exchange rate. There's one other thing I want to tell you also to bring, other than like, your extra cords and things like that go to your electronics. I want to show you this little bad boy has helped me in so many ways. So I hope you can see it. I can hardly see the screen because I'm outside. But this little solar charger, you can get this anywhere, pretty much in the United States, including like Rite Aid, CVS, even places like that. This little bad boy is amazing. It has its own little UBS ports at the end. It has two UBS ports, but it's a solar charger. And if you bring this, you won't have to always rely on the electricity that is happening in Africa. So even if it's turned off, and if the electricity is turned off in Africa, or no matter where you go, even if you go on the countryside of Europe, you want to have this bad boy, because if you need to make an emergency phone call or something needs to be sent, a message, or you're waiting for somebody to call you or whatever, you have that to also be able to, maybe plug up a small lamp. I'm not saying just rely on that. Make sure you bring your batteries and your own flashlight. But that helped in so many different ways when I was in Africa. I can't stress that enough. So please make sure that you bring all of these things. Contact all of those people, contact your family, your friends, make sure they have your ID and all of your documentation as well, not just in a computer, but literally physically, right? Just in case if they have to fax something or anything like that. So that's all the information I have. A lot of this stuff can be bought at the 99-cent store right here in America, right? The 99-cent store has a lot of that. So as a recap, number one, make sure you have copies of all documentation. Number two, make sure you have all of your doctor visits and bring your items like contact lenses and solutions. Number three, please make sure that you have all of your herbal remedies or medications and things like that. Number four, make sure that you bring all of your hair soap and lotion items. Please make sure you also bring a pair of extra sneakers or just sneakers. Number five, please make sure you bring all dried foods. You can't bring a bunch of liquids. If you try to bring jelly, it's not going to work, but you can bring peanut butter. So, but make sure you have your dried foods like cereals and vegan items and things like that. So make sure that you have all of your ziplocs, all of your organic feminine products, all your first aid kit, your batteries, your flashlight, all of those different things. Look at this video over and over and over again. Make a checklist for yourself, and please bring all of these things with you. And number six, right? You can buy all these things at the 99-cent store. Number seven, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself while you are in Africa. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Always make sure you bring extra money with you and put it away just in case if anything, were to happen. But that's my list. I hope you enjoyed this. Um, and I hope I answered a lot of the questions. I know there's somebody else that asked me, like, what documentation specifically do I bring and how do I get it? I would have to make another video about it. I want to keep this video as short as I possibly can. And that's it. So y'all, everybody have a beautiful, wonderful day. Peace and harmony and Abuda Boye Alafia to everyone. Okay, peace and love. Okay. Let me see. Look, y'all, I don't know how to turn it off yet. Peace.